All right, next Condor match of the day is going to be Siveure for Sillypears. Definitely some good sportsmanship in the seed generator. We got some GLs to both our racers. Thank you, Necker Rebel, for the host. Definitely appreciate it. You're all in for some Crypt of the Necrodancer online racing. Civ raced earlier, yesterday, I believe, and won 2-1. And this will be Sillypears' first race of the season. Civ would like everyone to know that Cat is a bad weapon, and come at me, haters. While Sillypears would like everyone to know that they are Mudjo 1. So let's see how this plays out in the race. We have our seeds, and we'll be starting shortly. And we're skipping the Unholy Moly. No singing aloud. No rapping in the crypt. Unless it's the Unholy Chipmunk. I'm okay with that. And we're off. Got an early secret shop to the bottom left. It is a black chest. Have your base broadsword. No, thank you. Civ is going to take it. So we're already some discrepancy in the run. In my opinion, I'm sure a lot of other racers can collaborate, but base broadsword is one of the worst things you can find in your 1-1 black chest. But Civ doing excellent work to wrangle that Minotaur over to the blood shop, and it's not a good block. Oh wait, that is a obsidian hammer. Oh, I thought that was an obsidian whip, and I was about to hate on it, but we got a hammer seed. I don't remember the last time I've seen an obsidian hammer. It's time to smash face. Sillypears is going to want to get this blood shop as well. Is going to do some wrangling. And piercing? What? Okay. Plus torture walls. So time to go fast. That's your build. Time to smash face. Let's go. Excellent seed for these racers here. So we should see some scoots. Maybe go for the fastest run. It's definitely possible with this build, but we'll see. And speaking of the Unholy Moly, it is the first boss. And we're going to check purple chest here. It's the Ring of Regen. We're going to stay on that piercing. It's hard to get off piercing Warhammer. Just smash everything. Civ finding this build way quicker than Sillypears, though, so able to pull forward and just keep motoring on. Finding a fireball scroll in that purple chest. Nothing too great. Already down to 2-3, and Sillypears is still working on this Zone 1. Trying to find how Civ made this build, I think. But Civ's going down to death metal as Sillypears is taking on that Unholy Moly. Flawless victory for both of our racers, both of them checking purple and finding rings. Sillypears is going to take that Ring of Regen, not finding the piercing in Zone 1. And it's a food shop. We can use the scroll to kill the shopkeeper, pick up the heart, and then eat the chicken. Beautiful. Excellent play on Civ's side. Still keeping that gluttony charm. And we're going to smash through Zone 3. Sillypears finding a Snow Bro, putting it up. What's up, Snow Bro? And Civ's going to keep pushing this lead, finding a trapdoor in Zone 3. Taking a beetle hit. That'll reduce your Obsidian Axe down to 1 damage, but with all the smashing it outputs, you can keep most enemies at bay. But once again, Civ going down to their boss fight as Sillypears is on it. And it's King Kanga. Sillypears checking purple chest again and finding a ring of luck, but you're not going to want to take that over your green ring you got. And we might see Civ just go here, but no, we're going to check purple chest. Looking for a spell. And bomb spell. That'll work. But Civ has created quite the lead here, finding that build early and pushing through this zone 3 really quick. So it's going to be pretty hard for Sillypears to catch up. Being on the same weapon, Sillypears is still going to have to kill everything like Civ did, but Civ has the great advantage of piercing and will just be able to kill everything. Yeah, exactly there, Necrorebel. Civ's gonna have to really mess up here, but found a potion, so that's even more health to play around with. We're gonna see an arena here. We might jump in there, see what's going on. Nothing. We don't need any of that. We have cookies, holy water, good to go. Sillypears is going to take down the conga line with this hammer. My favorite way to take down the conga line, anyway. Oh, Ogre. Oh, dear. Pixie getting in a hit there, breaking Civ's glass shovel. And a glass jaw for Sillypears, red chest. Gonna hard pass on that. Not want any of that. Deep Blues, welcome to my hammer. All the pieces. Thank you, Spooty, for the host. Just in time for the first race of this match. And it's a good one. 3 rings in 3 purple chests for those boss battles. Sillypears having some trouble with this Goose and the Ogre, but we'll be able to manage it. Gonna grab Luck Charm here. Really don't have the time to do that. Sillypears might just be slow playing here, hoping that Civ dies, but it's a hard thing to ask here. Civ digging on through to the mini boss room, picking up a pulse spell on the way, but getting immediately suppressed by those electro mages. Oh, this is a bad spot. This is how you die. Oh, Earth Dragon! Getting the kill in there. Civ had nowhere to go. That hammer just held him in. So, that's how you die. Oh. Sillypears slow play playing off. Captain Clever calling it out. That is very true. Now it's Civ's Warhammer to win. Finding a heal spell in that Mr. Douse shop and getting an extra heart for their trouble. Civ using the shurikens to take down Doused in their shop. That was pretty good. I like that. And we'll see how Sillypears does through Zone 5 after dealing with this Blade Master. Blade Master's always awkward. Oh, that Pixie again getting a hit in on our racers. Just gotta stand there and let him give you a kiss. Feels good. Gives you a heart. Feels that good. Sillypears carrying the all-important coupon. That's what really rounds out this build. Purple chest is going to be your Ring of War, so Sillypears is going to pass on that. Maybe? Okay. That is a gigantic deviled egg. We're gonna kill him and get gigantic ourselves. Or not. Can always just pop the gigantism scroll and then pick the cheese back up. I mean, you get to hear cadence yours. I mean, that's worth it right there, right? Let's see if Sillypears can handle this Earth Dragon. Is going to dig through the wall the same way that Civ did. Race for Earth Dragon. Looks like Sillypears is able to get out in the open and manage that fight with ease. And that's good to go. Another purple chest. A lot of purple chests this run. We're going to find the Earth Tome. Might have a fun Dead Ringer kill. And Sillypears doing excellent solo play here. Getting all the health, all the protection they need. And we will see how we handle this Dead Ringer. Civ is pushing back though, has that same build as before. Getting through that zone 3. Oh, Dead Ringer. Welcome to Earth. Even made a W with the Earth for the welcome sign. Extra swag for Sillypears. Oh, that's great. Sillypears does have enough bombs to take down the stage. And we'll be on to this Necrodancer fight. Make sure they clear out all the enemies before bombing the stage. Probably going to take out this Red Dragon. Really isn't pressed for time, so definitely take out your boss spawns there. You don't need fireballs flying across your screen or ogres smashing the club, ruining your fun. Oh, that confusion. Always awkward. One more hit for the Necrodancer fight. And there it is. Sillypears taking the first victory off of this match. Civ just being unfortunate, getting caught by an Earth Dragon. Earth Dragon welcoming to Earth. GG's all around. Just under 12 minutes. Sillypears pretty much slow playing that entire round. Just not dying, and it paid off. Our racers will get their next seed generated in their Discord, and we'll be moving on to the next race here. If anyone isn't familiar with the Condor Discord, you should definitely check it out. You can click the link in chat, and it'll take you to it. And you too can get involved with some online racing of the necrodancing sort. And as always, we do have a schedule running all week. You can also click that link, and you can look at Mac's beautiful schedule. It's updated constantly with times, who's casting, the commentary. Excellent resource to use. And our racers are off. Finding some traps right away. We're going to navigate through this 1-1. We're going to try to find more bombs. We want to find our floor chest. Looking for an early blood shop, but it looks like we're not going to find any of those things. We're just going to go down to 1-2 with a dagger and a bomb. And a dream of that last seed's Warhammer piercing. That last Danny B was not Danny B. It was Jake Kaufman. Pretty sure. For Deep Blues. And we have an axe, space axe, from a black chest in 1-2. Ooh, Emu. No, that's not Emu. I'm reading chat. Civ taking that shrine there. Is going to get a glass axe out of it. Pack of holding and 2 apples plus that scroll of need after bombing it. So interesting play over on Civ's side. Civ will be taking a half-hearted damage each floor as we continue here, but unlike previous versions of Necrodancer, once you get down to half a heart, that's it. You'll stop taking that half heart damage that Civ just took. So the shrine won't kill you anymore, which is good. And that, oh my god, that slime on those bounce traps was beautiful. And both of our racers are down in the same trap room. Civ able to take care of it much quicker with the glass axe, but Coral Riff with an axe. We're going to hit it off and continue the fight. Sillypears going down, getting confused with the axe, I'm thinking. So Civ's Shine a Risk play. We'll see how that continues the rest of this run. But so far, it's paid off. Grabbing a torch and a battle shovel in Mr. Doust's shop. And Sillypears is going back for that axe. We're going to have a rematch with Coral Riff. Civ getting in a little bit of a swarm here, but handling it just fine. Definitely want to protect that axe as much as possible. That scroll of need is going to come in handy, though. Once we get down to half a heart, Civ can either get a potion, or if we break that glass axe, we can get a glass rapier. The choices are endless. But we'll see what happens after this fortissimo fight. Sillypears knocking a crate down and getting a map for their trouble. That's pretty nice. Civ was able to break that open. Civ finding the shield spell in their boss purple chest. Did opt to get a potion with that scroll of need and now has a glass war axe. The war glax, I guess. And is now going to be able to push really hard here. With the pack of holding here, it has infinite slots, but you need to use some items to get to what you want here. So Civ might need to use some chicken here if we want to get to the apples, but I don't know why you do that. Cleaning up this zone 3 very well. Not going to transmute anything. Going to transmute the torch. Get the torch of walls. Don't really need that. I already have a map. Maybe looking for a torch of strength. There's a blood axe. That's a good switch off. We're going to have a 2 damage blood axe. And that's going to work just fine with the Shrine of Risk. Taking that half heart each floor. We're going to regenerate that with the blood axe. And don't have to worry about breaking your glass axe anymore. It's a good play. Sillypears down to half a heart in zone 2 here. Still working that base axe. But does switch off to the Explorer Boots and the Infernal Torch. Civ finding a Fear Scroll in that shop. Picked up a holster somewhere, so no more pack of holding. Holster strats, I guess. But is Does not have a lot of health here. Regenerated half a heart there. Still has the potion. And the Blood Axe has a pretty awesome synergy here right now because going down the floor with only half a heart, you're going to be doing infinite damage for 10 hits. Oh, Sillypears getting bonked by that mole. Not the unholy moly, but equally as derasterific. Is that a word even? So it is Civ's race to lose now. Is still going to have to pay attention to that risk shrine damage over time. But it looks like they're managing it very well. And can definitely slow play now. We're going to check this purple chest. We have a Quake Scroll. Going to switch to that. Picking up the Jewel Dagger. See some holster strat throws. I like it. Saving it for our Zone 4 boss. Oh, excellent use of the axe. Getting to, there it is. There's the play. Well done. Jewel Dagger throw, holster strat. Problems are occurring, though. Lost the potion with that bounce trap. Disasterifics from... Oh, that's right. The pilot says it. Forget his name. There's a Quake Scroll use and gets the Goblin Bomber to take down Conga. That was pretty hype. Purple potion for the trouble. Sillypears back into that red dragon trapdoor fight. Gonna be able to throw the dagger and take down Coral Rift this time. Yeah, brother, that's the name. Good call, Emu. Use your shield spell anytime there, Civ. We're just gonna fight through and move on. Sillypears getting to a blood spear, getting trapped by a mushroom and a red dragon fireball. Just not having any luck with the seed over on Sillypears' side. Civ made it work with that Shrine of Risk, which is risky, and it paid off. Oh, another dagger throw! Nice work over on Civ's side. Holster strats for the win. We got Dove Charm, better armor if we want it. We're gonna leave that ring there. No doves. And this is our final room here in Zone 5 before our... doing the dagger throw again. Oh, just switching to the dagger for the easy boss kill. Excellent holster usage over on Civ's side. We have a right side spawn Dead Ringer. So fairly standard in our Dead Ringer strat. Let's go up left, bonk the bells, and you're good to go. Gonna grab the Frost Charm just for some extra protection. Taking that last bit of half-heart damage, and we're on to the Necrodancer fight. So there's that Shrine of Risk over on Sillypears' side that changed the race. No bombs though, so we are doing some button puzzles. Touch the butt. And there's that Frost Charm being burnt by the turnips. We're going to lose that protection during the second phase of the Necrodancer fight. Oh, also taking a half-heart damage there too, that's right. From the Shrine of Risk into that phase too. Forgot about that. I don't remember the last time frickin' Shrine of Risk has been taken, to be honest. And very well done by Civ. That's going to be a win. Very impressive play by Civ on that run. $10:44 race time, 10:24 in-game time. We'll get to our last seed. We're off to the final match of this race. We're going to see who takes away 2 points. And that is an early Minotaur coming on through that secret room, but nothing in the secret room. Civ goes up, finds 3 bombs. And Sillypears finding a trapdoor right away in 1-2, so already on to 1-3. Civ has the option to go check the shop, and, I mean, good bomb for that, but going to keep the shopkeeper alive. Sillypears down to half a heart. It is spooky. Going to check this red chest, finding bombs themselves. And a blast helm. That's a good find. Oh, fair and balanced coming in to assassinate Sillypears. Civ might miss the blast helm though. Going down to Fortissimo. Getting a flawless victory on the Unholy Moly. We're going to check the black chest for a different weapon. It is Old Faithful. Civ going back to this blast helm. There's that fair and balanced coming in. Just standing and waiting for it to come. That's perfectly fine. Okay, staying on the blast helm. We're going to check the shop here. Magic cookies? Oh. Bomb. Okay, good. Good kill by Sillypears. Getting magic cookies. Yeah, you pick up that glass cutlass too, and you eat all them cookies. Look at that. 7 hearts. Feels good. But on a glass build. See, that's why it's fair and balanced. You die first from the Wraith, and then you come back, kill the Wraith, and the game gives you magic cookies. It's fair and balanced. Right there, case in point. Sillypears on to Fortissimo. We'll see if Sillypears decides to take the purple chest here. And Civ is down to deep blues. With that Old Faithful, gets pwned. And purple chest find was a fireball scroll. So Civ kind of in a tough spot here. Only has 1 heart, Old Faithful, and a few bombs. Does pick up this Torch of Foresight. We'll try to skip as much of Zone 3 as we can. Rare and balanced, yeah. Doesn't look like there are any traps on this first zone. We're going to bomb this shrine, get the Ring of Uncertainty. Let's try to figure out what it is. I don't know. Sillypears using that cutlass to great effect. Getting a bunch of parries in that mini boss room. Rip Uncertainty. We'll never know what you are. Was it Charisma? I don't know. It might have been Charisma. Yeah, it's not Peace. But we have a Old Faithful with Ring of Courage. It was gold? Alright. That's no good. So that's a good switch off going to courage. I was saying in an earlier match that if you want a courage weapon, a longsword's a good one to have. It's pretty easy to figure out how it's going to work. It's hard to get confused on with it. That allows Civ to push a little bit here. I'm gonna buy some armor. Sillypears is doing a very long fight here. Could have bombed Deep Blues to make that go a little bit faster, or fireballed. Torch of Walls for Civ. It's gonna be some good mapping. We're gonna try to get some boots. Now we're doing a 3 damage longsword, so if you imagine courage with +1 damage, now you have it. Just got some styling boots to go with it. Sillypears, you're a murderer, so you can't go back into your shop. A murderer. Never a food shop. Oh, Sillypears in a tough spot here, getting clapped, using a fireball to get out of it, down to half a heart. Oh. That's not what you want to have. Also breaking the glass cutlass. Gonna wait for these clappers to come down before dealing with them. And now advantage is real heavy on Civ's side. Has the lead and now has, oh my, that slide though. Style points on that slide. Sillypears finding that Torch of Walls again, or like Civ did. Oh, Civ getting hot dogged before going down that trapdoor. There's a Quake Scroll use, getting Core Rift down right away. Oh, and Sillypears got the Snow Bro from killing a bunch of things. Oh no! Sillypears, there was hot coals there. And now it looks like Snowbro was offered on the altar. So now Civ with the huge advantage. We're going to say Civ didn't miss that pulse because open that crate. But I am going to say that Civ did miss that pulse because didn't pick up that carrot. Doesn't really need to, though. Excellent use of Courage. Courage Axe, by the way, 2 damage. That's fun. You go back to that axe. Gonna switch for Pain, so now we have a 2 damage axe with Pain involved. Snowbro better than Kali, oh dear. That Pain working real well on wow, so Civ just did an axe lunge onto a Golem and got fireballed in the face. That hurts a lot. And now we're down to half a heart. Has to use a bomb to get through this. Doesn't want to have to deal with those bats, but oh, that teleports! It's scary to do that, but it works. Especially when you're on half a heart, you kind of want to do the safe plays. Arc Dagger. Oh, there's some hearts. And a cat. We could get a blood cat. But we're going to stay on this 2 damage axe. Oh. Buck Fats. Doesn't have luck, so taking a dunk by that black bat. That spider's real scary and does get the hit in. The leprechaun did spawn. So you definitely need to kill that. Kind of have to. It's on the stairs, so works out. Sillypears on a base cat going through zone 2 here. Getting dunked by the Minotaur though. And Sillypears is just going to use this Pain to great effect on the conga line and a pulse to finish it off. Found some more damage for that axe, +2 with the headphones. So 4 damage axe plus Pain. gonna go through Zone 5. Hopefully no Earth Dragons this time. Using that Orc real well to just push down the conduit line and take down all the enemies. Switching off to the Crown of Thorns, gonna get some healing, which actually works really well in Zone 5 with all the conduit damage being outputted. You kill lots of enemies, especially with those skulls. Ooh, lots of deviled eggs. Look at all that health on Sillypears' side. That is almost 10 hearts. Found those magic cookies this time without taking damage. Look at all that gold on the ground. And that's why the Crown of Thorns is real good. Got a bunch of heals right there. Switching off Bane before going down to Deep Blues. Gonna get some extra protection with that Ring of Shielding. Fair play. Wanna be safe. Wanna make sure this run gets completed. Right side spawn, so Oblivion strats with an axe. They're real good. You should totally learn them. And we're done. Civ does have enough bombs to get the Necrodancer off the stage. And we'll be on to the final phase of this battle. Three hits on the Necrodancer. Moving in for the fourth. Dadigan dunked a little bit there, but not too bad. Just half a heart. One more hit, and Civ is going to get the win here. And there you have it. GG! Civ gets the second point of this race. Very well done by both our racers. Really impressed by Civ's play. The Shrine of Risk really topped it off. Even some throw dagger strats. It's pretty exciting as well. But that's going to be it for this race. Coming up next.